Lockheed AC-130 gunship is a heavily armed, long-endurance, ground attack variant of the C-130 Hercules transport, fixed-wing aircraft. It carries a wide array of ground attack weapons that are integrated with sophisticated sensors, navigation, and fire control systems. Unlike other modern military fixed-wing aircraft, the AC-130 relies on visual targeting. Because its large profile and low operating altitudes of approximately 7,000 feet make it an easy target, its close air support missions are usually flown at night. Origins. During the Vietnam War, the C-130 Hercules was selected to replace the Douglas AC-47 Spooky gunship or Project Gunship 1 to improve mission endurance and increase capacity to carry munitions. Capable of flying faster than helicopters and at high altitudes with excellent loiter time, the use of the pylon turn allowed the AC-47 to deliver continuous, accurate fire to a single point on the ground. Design. The airframe is manufactured by Lockheed Martin, while Boeing is responsible for the conversion into a gunship and for aircraft support. Developed during the Vietnam War as Project Gunship 2, the AC-130 replaced the Douglas AC-47 Spooky, or Gunship 1. The sole operator is the United States Air Force, which uses the AC-130U Spooky and AC-130W Stinger II variants for close air support, air interdiction, and force protection, with the upgraded AC-130J Ghost Rider entering service. Close air support roles include supporting ground troops, escorting convoys, and urban operations. The AC-130 is a heavily armed, long-endurance aircraft carrying an array of anti-ground-oriented weapons that are integrated with sophisticated sensors, navigation, and fire control systems. It is capable of delivering precision firepower or area saturation fire over a target area over a long period of time, at night, or in adverse weather. The sensor suite consists of a television sensor, infrared sensor, and radar. These sensors allow the gunship to visually or electronically identify friendly ground forces and targets in most weather conditions. Combat operations. The AC-130 was first used in combat during the Vietnam War. The first plane arrived in 1967 and began operations that same year. The AC-130 saw extensive action during the war. 6 AC-130s and 52 aircrew members were lost during the war. AC-130s destroyed more than 10,000 trucks and participated in many crucial close air support missions in Vietnam. During Operation Urgent Fury in Grenada in 1983, AC-130s suppressed enemy air defense systems and attacked ground forces, enabling the assault of the Point Salines airfield via airdrop and airland of friendly forces. The AC-130 aircrew earned the Lieutenant General William H. Tunner Award for the mission. The AC-130s of the 16th Special Operations Squadron Unit maintained an ongoing rotation to Howard Air Base, Panama, monitoring activities in El Salvador and other Central American points of interest, with rules of engagement eventually permitting attacks on FMLN targets. This commitment of maintainers and crews started in 1983 and lasted until 1990. The AC-130 is considered to have hastened the end of the Salvadoran Civil War in the 1980s. Crews flew undercover missions from Honduras and attacked guerrilla camps and concentrations. AC-130s also had a primary role during the United States invasion of Panama, named Operation Just Cause in 1989, when they destroyed Panama Defense Force headquarters and numerous command and control facilities, and provided close air support for U.S. ground troops. Air crews earned the Mackay Trophy for the most meritorious flight of the year, and the Tunner Award. During the Gulf War of early 1990s, Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm, regular Air Force and Air Force Reserve AC-130s provided close air support and force protection for ground forces, and battlefield interdiction. The primary interdiction targets were early warning ground control intercept sites along the southern border of Iraq. The first gunship to enter the Battle of Hofchi helped stop a southbound Iraqi armored column on the 29th of January 1991. One day later, 3 more gunships provided further aid to Marines participating in the operation. The gunships attacked Iraqi positions and columns moving south to reinforce their positions north of the city. Despite the threat of SAMs and increasing visibility during the early morning hours of the 31st of January 1991, one AC-130, call sign Spirit 03, opted to stay to continue to protect the Marines. A lone Iraqi with a Strela 2 man-pads shot Spirit 03 down, and all 14 crew members were killed. AC-130s also took part in the NATO missions in Bosnia and Herzegovina and Kosovo during the 1990s. The U.S. has used gunships with deployments to the war in Afghanistan during Operation Enduring Freedom Afghanistan from 2001 to 2014, and Iraq War during Operation Iraqi Freedom from 2003 to 2011. AC-130 strikes were directed by special forces on known Taliban locations during the early days of the war in Afghanistan. U.S. Special Operations Forces have used the AC-130 to support its operations. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and check back for our next video.